Graffy is a uwu bunny wabbit. You take that back. You take that shit back right now. I think this game's gonna be almost entirely controlled with the stylus, no? How's the volume? All Kingdom Hearts games have secret endings and it's always extremely wild stuff. Huh. I did not know that. The requirements are different depending on difficulty and whether it's final mix or not. Oh. Huh. Aren't these super long with lots of reading? Maybe a little loud? Yeah, the music is great. Have you, like, if you've never seen one of these games before, I think you're in for a treat, because they're very cool. I turned it down a little bit. Whoops, it went back up. Is this better? Still loud? This seems okay? Aren't these super long? I don't know, they're not crazy long. Not like longer than the longest games that we played before. Man, remember early on we were playing like JRPGs that would take like 6 streams to finish or something? Remember Shadow Hearts? Graphy when she turns things down. Volume doesn't change. Wait, it's still the same? I turned it down by like 5-6 decibels. They're long if you are brain dead like me. Well, well, with all of our brain cells put together, we'll have at least a dozen. So, audio? Yes, no? Which hashtag Layton is this in the series? 3. I've played the first and the second. The first one is Curious Village. The second is Diabolical Box, and I played both of them before. I didn't really want to play them over, and there's not really continuity. I don't think there is, at least. I don't really think there's any serious continuity. So I figured it's fine if we just play this one, because I haven't played this one and it's the one I want to play the most. Can't be sure yet on volume. Luke might start screaming or something. There is some, but it's fine. Well, I haven't played Curious Village since, like, I don't know, the late 2000s? Maybe? Diabolical Box was probably like 7 years ago or more. Please enter your name. Okay. Okay. This is a work of fiction. The characters, groups, and events portrayed within it are in no way intended to resemble the real world. Check it out. FMV in a DS game? Unreal. Actually, there's plenty of games that FMV.
It just doesn't seem to add up, Professor.
I honestly thought you were pulling my leg.
What? I wouldn't dream of it.
Professor, I hope this letter finds you well. As for me, I am in quite a predicament.
Why is Layton on a fucking bus? Because he knows that he needs to use public transit. Because it's the way of the future. Dressed like he has servants dress him. I mean, it's like an old-timey setting. I think people just dressed like that, didn't they? People just used to wear suits and like collared shirts and stuff, right? Welcome to FMV hell. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is the audio on the voices okay? Like, can you hear them all right?
You see, the London we know and love has been thrown into absolute chaos.
Sounds serious. Oh, I cannot click.
To complicate matters, the calamity I speak of does not take place in your time.
I don't seem to be able to press buttons to advance this. You can only tap.
This may be difficult to believe, but I am writing to you from 10 years in the future. I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain it all soon. For now, I ask that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Baldwin.
The cock shop.
I look forward to seeing you again. Your student, Luke Triton.
Strange as it sounds, it seems that the author of this letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
There's strange sounds around. I think I could do a good Layton voice. I'd like to hear it. The first red buses were from the 30s, so Layton wearing that getup makes him a super alien. What? What? What are you talking about? People dress like... People wore suits and stuff into like the 50s and 60s. That's just like normal, like everyday clothing, right? The EU version has different voices. Well, I like the Lanny Minella voice for Luke, so there. Anytime someone says Polish in the game context, I read it as Polish. Top hats though? Yeah, the top hat is ridiculous, but it's his personal style. That collar is absurd. Nobody has ever dressed like this. Well, you're probably right about that one. I don't know which one's better. Just saying it's the thing I remember. Okay.
From my future self? But how is that even possible?
I like it because this is the voice of Eriko from Illbleed, and also Janine from Blue Stinger, and let me look at who else has she voiced. We gotta do a crash course in the works of Lanny Minella real quick. Hold on. She was also Larry Koopa, Morton Koopa Jr., Wendy O. Koopa, and Lemmy Koopa in Smash Bros. Ultimate, as well as Lucas and Lynn. I don't know who Lynn is. Do I have a browser capture? What is this? You're gonna have to listen to this horrible engine sound while I figure this out. Here we go. This is important, okay? What other voices? Iconic. Who could forget this guy from Rad Rogers World 1? We all know this. She's voiced so many. Oh yeah, in the Nancy Drew games, she's Nancy Drew. Yeah, she's Luke Triton, Nancy Drew. I guess she was a bunch of monsters in The Last of Us. That seems kind of interesting. I feel like you may. Wow, she was a lot of characters in Skyrim. What? It seems like those Nancy Drew games might be kind of fun. I like that she's like the go-to for like half of the Koopa kids. She was in Penumbra? I've never heard of this before. She was Galadriel in some real-time strategy game. She voiced every character in the Land Before Time preschool adventure. Oh yeah, she was Rouge the Bat. What is this? Backyard Soccer. I guess she was just every fucking character. Every character. Frogger, The Great Quest. Again, many characters, iconic roles that we all know and love. Yeah, Omochao and Rouge the Bat. Sounds like someone recorded this off their TV. She voiced Mice. Yeah, Eriko Christie, Michelle. I guess she was Maya in Persona 2.
Please, just forget about me.
I still need to play Persona 2 sometime. Anyway, my point is that Lenny Minella is like a industry veteran. But yeah, Tail Concerto as well. That's pretty cool. Once you like get an ear for her voice, you will hear her like everywhere. So many characters. Bubsy 3D. She was Bubsy in Bubsy 3D. The highest honor of all time. Cool. Wow, additional voices for remothered Broken Porcelain. Great. Anyway. That's enough of that. We're supposed to be playing a game. We're never gonna finish this fucking game. Omochao. Iconic. Yeah, Omochao is amazing. That's just what Sonic Adventure 2 sounds like. Graphite, would you play Solata Robo? I don't know. I've heard it's kind of a pain to play. Does anybody have an opinion on it that's played the game? I've heard that it's just not very fun to play, even if it looks nice. Wait, no, I won't. What were you saying? No, I won't to? Solata Robo is long from what I hear. Please play Tail Concerto though. Is Solata Robo the DS game? Or which one is the PS1 game? Not gonna explain because the moment has passed. Okay. Okay. How did Remothered have actors in it? I came back to your wiki scroll and was like, so the game didn't work? No, I was just educating everyone on Lanny Minella. Solata Robo was DS. Oh, I think Tail Concerto is maybe the one that I heard about. I played through it. The action wasn't very fun. Tons of slowly picking up and throwing stuff. That sounds kind of funny. Pick up crates and throw them at guys for a long time. A very long time. Okay, wait. We gotta play a game.
But it does raise the question: if this letter is indeed authentic, how did it get here?
My threshold for a good game is lower than graphics for sure. We just have different priorities. I play a lot of games that people in chat are like, man, this game sucks, haha, it's so funny, and I actually like it.
By time-traveling postman? Just joking, of course. But on a more serious note, I think this mystery might be the oddest one we've ever encountered.
I love his little smile when he stops talking.
Indeed. And even in the future, you seem to need my help in solving it.
Time-traveling postman?
Your constancy can be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
Well, thank you, I suppose. But back to the main question. How do we know the letter is real?
Man, Night and Baby sucks, haha. That game was not good, though. It was almost good. They speak French in Solado, too. Night and Baby is good. You play it then, Mocha. I feel like you might like it, actually.
Well, we haven't much to go on yet. But I can't help but think that this strange occurrence is connected to the terrible events of last week.
The Strangletter. Professor Layton has received a letter from the unlikeliest of places, the future. The author claims to be Luke, writing from 10 years in the future. But how is that possible? I don't know.
It all started about a week ago.
Using a six-dimension alpha distributor, I was able to guide a concentrated stream of Hammer particles.
It's Liquid Snake!
Vortex, more commonly known as a wormhole. A stream of particles allowed me to divine the terminal points of the vortex. Armed with this information, the next step was to artificially distort the flow of time and generate a massive magnetic field via a Sula coil. Once the magnetic field is firmly established, one has the ability, quite literally, punch holes or hive gaps into the very fabric of space-time. After this crucial step, it is simply a matter of constructing an energy gate.
Quite the spread we have here, Inspector.
I forgot that he was in this. Big Chungus was only on screen for 3.4 seconds. What do you mean? Just going to swat a few flies. I live on through this arm. I really love Cam Clark's voice. How did we get a message from the future? IDK, maybe something to do with the time travel symposium we attended. You know, Cam Clark has a big Barbie collection? I'd believe it. Good for him. Have you seen that? What? Seen what? Big Chungus isn't funny, but that video is really funny. You take that back. I like Big Chungus. I think it's really funny. I don't know why, but I enjoy it. I'll put it in media. I'll have you know, I'm sorry, but why are you all laughing? Why are you saying to clip it? What the hell? That's not that cringe. You think Amogus is funny, but Big Chungus isn't. They're both like middle school level memes. Come on. I'll have you know, unfortunately, I almost never watch anything that you guys put in media after the streams because I'm too tired. I hate to disappoint you. I will just forget about it. I'm sorry. Graffy hates us. No! Fine, I'll make you watch it later. Alright. Alright.
Though it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
It's obvious, Barton. I'm an influential man in the world of law enforcement. It's only natural I'd be invited to an important event such as this.
I suppose that's possible.
Possible, you say?
Probable. Highly probable, sir.
Tap an area to investigate. Well. It's perfect weather for an event like this. Look at that icon. That is amazing. That is amazing. We need this as a channel icon. A channel emote. I think we need this. I think we really need this. Am I allowed to do that? Luke. I need Luke. Graphby 29 Luke. You can like click on stuff and you'll get like coins. The sound of water is so relaxing. Well, the food is certainly nothing to write home about. Sorry you feel that way, sir. I think it's quite chomp scrumptious myself. Bah, this over-salted chop and pile of wilted greens has nothing on Amelie's cooking. If that's your feeling, sir, I'd be happy to relieve you of that burden. Now, see here, Barton, if you don't return my chop to me at once, I'll have you driving a desk next week. It would be worth it. This roast is simply delectable. Great. Do you suppose this time machine is the real deal? Yeah, you can like, you're supposed to, oh, some people are watching the event through the window. You're supposed to be able to like click on stuff and you get little coins. Oh. Maybe I can't do that yet.
Simply dreadful, Bill. Do get this over with quickly so we can leave.
This guy is just Up. He's old man from Up.
Oh, yes, dear.
He's got the same
I
head.
have to say, I feel a bit out of place here, Professor.
Coins. Cones. Thank you, Mage. No, you're not, but also yes, because no one will care. We'll at least put it on the server. Graphby 29 Small Luke. Amogus and Big Chungus are now actually funny as dead memes. I feel like when memes are dead, they become funnier, honestly, a lot of the time. And the longer they've been in the ground. the better. Because no one expects it. You can put it on your channel. Start being more of a dangerous, law-breaking rebel. Well, maybe I will. Are you mad? Have Gura's emotes, so this dead game series is fine. What do you mean you have Gura emotes? Oh yeah, is she not on Twitch? That's right. It's not legal, but everyone does it. Worst case scenario is Twitch tells you to change it. Yeah, that's fine.
That's quite understandable, Luke. I'm sure most people would feel the same way in the presence of the Prime Minister.
Who is he? He sounds so familiar.
Hey, look! I think I see Inspector Chelmy over there.
Isn't Chelmy the name of Chelnov's sister in Atomic Runner Chelnov?
So, Professor, what do you think about this whole event? Do you believe that someone has really built a working time machine?
I'm not entirely sure. Still, if it proves to be true, can you imagine the stir it will cause in the scientific community?
Well, I, for one, am very excited. Though you don't sound entirely convinced, Professor.
Anything's possible, Luke. But I won't be convinced until I've seen the contraption work for myself.
Is this the face? This is like the same one that we have in the server, but he's not looking to the side. It's that same expression, though. You know, like that. I'm just gonna change my avatar to Luke Triton. That's what I'm gonna do.
And I must confess, something about this entire presentation seems a bit off.
Why do you say that?
You'd get partner in a week if you did that, and then sued the week after.
Ah, of course. That must be your famous intuition talking, huh?
This is a good face.
That's one way of putting it. But enough speculation. Look over there, Luke.
That guard? What about him?
He seems to be looking for a man who snuck into the event uninvited.
Oh, so we have an intruder in our midst.
Oh, this is cool up here. That's another good little sprites down here. Talk to the guard. This appears to be the entrance to the machine. Oh dear, this is not going to go over well. You look troubled, sir. Might we be of any assistance? Oh yes, please. You see, I've just received a report of some untoward behavior. Puzzle number 1. Here we go. Let me try and solve these on my own before you guys jump in, okay? We can solve them together if I'm totally helpless. Graphite, I'm gonna have to ask you to up the amount of British accent in those voices. No, I won't do it. I'm sorry. Even Dot, as a partner bigwig, has emotes cut from retro games. That is true. There's an uninvited guest at the event, but the guard has received a few clues to his whereabouts. His table is next to the one with a red flower. His tablecloth is a different color than any next to it. Oh, and his table isn't decorated with a yellow flower. Next to means tables connected by dotted lines. Take the guard to the intruder's table. I don't really want to snitch, but okay. Okay, yes, I get it. Next to one with a red flower. So we can memo this, right? So our possible tables are these. His tablecloth is a different color than any next to it. Oh, and his table isn't decorated with a yellow flower. So not this, not this, not this. And it's not this one because this is the same color tablecloth. Wait, so this is too though. Oh, but it could be, no, what? This song kind of reminds me of March of the Black Queen by Queen. Part of the melody reminds me of it. Next, the one with the red flower. This table isn't decorated with a yellow flower. That means that it could be one with a red flower on it, though. So it has to be this one, right here. Okay. This is the thing. They trick you. They make you think, oh, it couldn't be. It couldn't be that. Because you're looking at the ones that are next to the red flowers. But it's right under your nose. That's how they get you.
Here's my answer.
Look at how pleased he looks.
Phew, that's a relief.
We got 10 picarats. Yeah. You found the party crasher. Now it's time to let the guard do his job. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, just let him eat. This is too fucking hard. This game is impossible. Stunts told me that he couldn't beat the game even with all the hints. That made me laugh very much. Splendid work, my boy. Party crasher is now in your puzzle index. Great. All about picarats. Picarats are points that indicate a puzzle's difficulty. The more picarats the puzzle is worth, the tougher it is. When you submit an incorrect answer for a puzzle, the number of picarats you can earn from that puzzle decreases. So think carefully before answering. Gathering lots of picarats. Once you've beaten the game and saved, go to the bonuses section and load your game file. From there, you can enter the top secret area, where a number of fun extras are waiting for you. The more picarats you earn, the more content you unlock. Well, we want as much content as we can get, right? Whew, thanks so much for your help. That fellow's mooching days are over. Did you see that, Professor? I just aided in the apprehension of a suspect. Luke, I think you're going down a kind of a dark path here. Stick to puzzles, boy. Oh, look, the presentation is about to begin. Let's get back to our seats. Oh, what the hell? Look at this man. Dropbox, you added 2 files. Did I? What the hell was that all about?
Ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't add anything. Yeah, I don't know where that... I don't know what happened. Luke is a narc. Hey, Penrose. Welcome.
Thank you for taking part in an event that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history. And here to demonstrate mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangan.
Yes, give me more Cam Clark.
Thank you, my esteemed colleagues. After years of research in the field of time travel, I'm pleased to share the fruits of my labor. In just a few short moments, I will be moving on to our scheduled demonstration. First, I'm delighted to announce that Prime Minister Bill Hawks is in attendance today.
Unless these CCS game screenshots are moving in there. What do you mean? Moving? Are they coming to life? Scheduled. Yeah, I love that he said that.
As such, I have reserved a very special seat for our very special guest. Please, join me on stage, Prime Minister. No need to be shy.
What? The way that he...
Is this thing real?
He walked in like a VTuber coming in from off screen. Graphy, this is Liam O'Brien. This isn't Cam Clark. That is Cam Clark. You take that back. You might be looking at the European voice cast. Mocha said there's different casts for Europe and the United States. There's no way that's not Cam Clark.
What do you mean?
I mean, is this contraption a genuine working time machine?
Wait, he's Grunkle Stan also. He's Up and Grunkle Stan. They're the same guy. From Gravity Falls. I couldn't even remember what it was called.
Why don't you have a seat? See for yourself.
It's Liam O'Brien. No! No, you guys are fucking pulling my leg. How could that not be Cam Clark? You're lying to me. What the fuck? No way. No way. How can they be the same guy? They're the same voice. It's the same voice. They have the same voice. Liam O'Brien and one other. What is one other? No way. Wait, but why is he the only one that has the same voice actor between two versions? Maybe, wait. Wait, so is Luke the only character that has different voices per the continent? What is going on? What? Why do they recommend on the behind the voice actors page for Professor Layton in the Unwound Future, they recommend Parasite Eve 2 and Higurashi? I guess Higurashi's also a mystery, but seems kind of weird. It does sound like Cam Clark though. It is. It is. I won't believe this. I'm not going to accept this. Cam Clark dressed up as Liam O'Brien and went in to the studio and showed his credentials, and they just let him record this. Okay. Okay. Please. Please.
Before we start, would you honor us with a few words, Prime Minister?
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a monumental day, not only for our great nation, but for the entire human race. Since the beginning of time, we humans have strived to transcend our natural limits. We have conquered the skies and the seas, and we have even traveled to outer space.
Wait, what? There's space travel in this world? Where they have a steam-powered time machine? What?
But the one frontier that has always eluded us is time. Indeed, traveling through time is a dream many thought was out of reach for humanity. Until now.
They also have a steam-powered rocket.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Interesting.
I hope you will join me in ushering in a new era for mankind.
Thank you for those words, Prime Minister.
You need to read the novels. It's in there. What do you mean?
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Please take it away, Dr. Stangan.
I have just one more request before we start. I'd very much appreciate the Prime Minister's assistance in this demonstration. What do you say, Mr. Hawks?
What?
What is the Expanse? I don't know what that is.
I assure you, there's no cause for concern.
But I was under the impression that I would merely be observing the proceedings.
Ah, well, do forgive my presumption. It was never my wish to make you uncomfortable. I realize it's been some time since you traded in the hard sciences for the softer variety.
Wow, ruthless.
Please, feel free to return to your seat, Prime Minister.
A TV show and novels, I guess. I never heard of it before.
Wait. What I mean to say is, of course I can assist you.
Bill, have you lost your mind?
Ah, that's the courage we've come to expect from our fearless leader. You have my thanks. And now, without further ado, I give you my time machine.
It's like Riverdale in space. Well, then I definitely won't like it.
Mr. Hawks, would you mind just stepping inside?
It's pretty good. My friends are obsessed with it. That was a joke. Oh. Moko was trying to convince me for like a full hour that I need to watch TV, like live action TV shows. I watched one episode of Riverdale and it felt 6 hours long. I kind of enjoyed seeing it secondhand when my old roommate was watching it, but not even. Whoa. 3D. Okay, I won't start. I will not set you off. Holy shit.
What the dickens just happened? Something's gone very wrong.
Pretty cool animation.
Where is he? Someone find Bill!
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm and refrain from panicking.
This is chaos. The Prime Minister and Dr. Stungun have vanished.
My word.
So you think that what happened last week is somehow connected to this letter?
Is Upman dead? What do you mean, Upman? What the dick just happened? I mean, Luke, it's both about time travel. Of course time travel is real. Your husband is screwed, ma'am. He got warped to caveman days. He probably got killed by Barney Rubble 10,000 years ago. Oh, the man from Up. Yes, of course.
Wait, maybe if the time machine was real, this letter is real too.
I don't know about that, but these two elements aren't the only puzzling issues. Tell me, Luke, have you heard about the recent disappearances occurring here in London?
Look at those men.
Yes, I read about it in the paper. Some of London's greatest scientists have been mysteriously vanishing.
Yes, and I can't shake the feeling that those disappearances are linked to this whole affair. In any case, it seems our best course of action is to head to the location mentioned in the letter.
Good idea.
Why was that voice line like slightly more compressed? Layton characters have a kind of Tezuka energy to them. Yeah. I can see it. Prime Minister Bill Hawks mysteriously disappeared during the time machine demonstration. No trace of him was found. So where could he possibly be now?
Following the clue in the letter, the professor and I set off. What awaited us was one of the biggest mysteries we've ever encountered.
It sounded like a horror game sound effect. Like that could have been in Hell Knight. To my dear friend, Graphite.
Somehow, a single letter had made its way back through time. And the sender, strange as it sounds, was me. The future me, that is. Little did we know that this letter would draw us into the strangest of situations.
Luke is your friend? You're so lucky. Yeah, I'm always sending him brain-busting puzzles to frustrate him to wit's end. The Clock Shop on Midland Road. Prologue. I'm tired of hearing about this letter. Get new material, Luke. Yeah, he's kind of been, just does not stop saying that. Well, here we are. The clock shop the letter mentioned should be around here somewhere, but where? This seems an ideal time to consult the map that accompanied the letter. Here, Luke, see if you can't find the shop's location by yourself. Say no more, Professor. Oh, this is a puzzle as well. Below is the map to the clock shop that accompanied the letter from future Luke. Using the times on the side of the map as clues, find the shop. Draw a circle around the letter of the correct building and then tap submit. The what? The times? What? Using the times on the side of the map as clues. Oh, I get it, I get it. Okay. I get it. I get it. So, 12 o'clock. At the first intersection, we go straight through. Then we turn right because it's 3 o'clock. Then we go straight because it's 12 o'clock. No, that can't be right. So we turn... Okay, so 12 o'clock is north. Then we go 9 o'clock, which is left. And then 6 o'clock, which is south. So it's H. I'm very smart.
How about this? No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
That's true. Send them back brainbusters and then try to solve the puzzles they send back. Are there any secret seductive mouse drawings among the characters? What? Mouse drawing? Oh, okay. Okay, you're talking about... I thought you were talking about like drawing a picture with your mouse, like in MS Paint or something. This is too easy. I think this game might be for children. Lily, you don't even know. Later puzzles are going to be boiling your brain alive in your skull. Good timing. The answer is H. The times indicate the direction you should follow at each intersection and the order in which you take them. For each time listed, the hour hands on an analog clock points in the direction you should go at each intersection. Great. Great. Finding that shop should be a snap now. Let's go, Professor. Alright, but before we head off, let's review quickly how to move about. Care to assist me in this review, Luke? I know the drill, Professor. I can take it from here. To start, tap the shoe icon. Once you tap the shoe, arrows will appear. Tap an arrow to move in that direction. That's exactly right. So just remember, wherever you wish to move, start by tapping that shoe. Well, I'd like to talk to her first. She's got poop hair. Well, hello there, bright eyes. Oh my god. I can tell from the looks on your faces you are hankering to hear something useful. Look at that animation. Very scary. Alright, here's my pearl of wisdom. Go and tap that car parked right over there. You got a hint coin. Oh no, it just fell apart. Look at how pissed Luke looks. Luke was about to snap. Never mind that. Did you see the coin that just popped out? That's a hint coin, and it's yours to keep. If you ever find yourself stuck on a puzzle, you can spend one of these lovely coins to get a hint. Just remember that there's a limit to the number of coins you can find. If you use them willy-nilly, you may find yourself in a pinch later. Hint coins are tucked away all over the place, so tap anything that looks fishy. You might find a coin. Well, that's the end of my speech. Good luck with whatever it is you're doing out there. Ta-ta. The schedule shows that buses run quite frequently. The London skyline is simply magnificent. You got a hint coin. It's very satisfying to get the coins. I didn't break it, it just fell apart, honestly. Something's cooking. Fresh bread? Chicken? I mean, those two things don't smell at all alike, Luke. Maybe we got all of them on this screen. This alley appears to lead to Midland Road. Well, I guess there's only one way we can go. Woo! Say, Professor, how are we going to keep track of our progress? Ah, yes. I suspect we could both use a refresher on that subject. To start, tap the trunk icon located in the upper right corner of the bottom screen. This will open the trunk, where you can access several useful options by tapping on their icons. This is the save option. Tap this to save your progress throughout the adventure. This is the puzzle index. This option allows you to review puzzles we found during the adventure. This is a good phase. Puzzles you've solved are marked with a check. Meanwhile, puzzles you found but have yet to solve are left blank. You can also replay any previously solved puzzle from this menu. However, in order to retry a puzzle you've yet to solve, you'll need to return to that puzzle's location. Finally, this is the journal. Tap the journal to review the events of the story. Well put, Professor. Thank you, Luke. I imagine we'll make good use of the trunk during our investigation. Yeah, why don't we save? This is Flora, right? Is she in... Is she in other games? I thought she is like, becomes Layton's apprentice later on or something. Huh. Luke is kind of bothering me now. He's too happy. Why? You don't want him to be happy? I got a bakery job, actually. I'm gonna be a bread boy. Hey, congrats. I hope it goes well for you. Yeah, we already know this story. I'm not gonna read this shit. You gotta give me a break. I'm not doing that. I want him to be happy forever. Ogu infamously hates children. Is that true? Augursly, what the hell? I want him to be happy sometimes. Only when you will it. No one seems to be in this corner shop right now. Coin. Goodness, look at all these tall buildings. Sweet. I wonder if there's like a fixed number of hint coins per screen. Such hardy leaves. This plant is clearly well cared for. Look at this man. He's got a puzzle. You're looking for a clock shop, you say? Nah, I can't say I know of one around here. Alright, well, thanks just the same. Oh, wait just a moment. Thinking on it again, I might have passed the clock shop just the other day. Terrific. Do you remember where you saw it? That I'm not sure of. I have trouble remembering stuff like this when I have other things on my mind. Help me with this puzzle I've had in my brain, and I might just be able to recall where I saw that shop. You're in luck, sir. I happen to be a bit of a whiz when it comes to puzzles. Anyone who smiles constantly is living a farcical existence. That's pretty raw, Augursly. Augursly likes me, so they don't hate children. Graffy, you hate children. Do I? I don't know, only some. I don't know. I don't particularly like being around kids, but I don't like hate them in general. Only some, yeah, I don't know. Hey Luke, I saw the clock shop over there, but I think it was missing a letter. Lily. Corruptor. Imagine if puzzles gave you rats instead of Pika rats. That would be great. I'd love to have a swarm of rats. A rat colossus. It takes you 1 hour to get to office by bus. Your work takes 2 hours to complete, after which you catch the bus back home. Based on the departure times listed below, which bus, A, B, C, D, or E, should you take to work in order to minimize the wait for a ride home? The departure times for the buses home are listed to the right. Okay. Okay, it takes 1 hour to get to the office by bus. Your work takes 2 hours, after which you catch the bus back home. So, 4 hours is the minimum possible time. So... 4 a.m.? Alright, so if we went out at 4 a.m., we would get to the office at 5, work until 7, and then we would have to get the bus. But there's no bus. Then the closest bus from there is 3 hours and 30 minutes. If we go at 9, we get there at 10, work until noon, then we have to catch a bus. Alright, so definitely not this, because this would be 5 hours of wait until the next bus. If we got there if we went 2:30, we drive there, we go on the bus until 3:30, we get off work at 5:30, then we wait 2.5 hours for the 8 p.m. bus? Yes? 3, 4, 5, 30 p.m. Yes. No, 2:30. That's the 3 now. Sorry, my tablet does not work very well with my computer, so I can't use it for this. So 3 hours from this is 9, and the next bus would be 3 hours away. And 12 a.m. If we go to work at midnight, we would get off work at 3 a.m. and it would be 2 hours until the next bus. So I guess E?
This one's as good as solved.
Yay!
Phew, that's a relief.
Maybe SMS is something found by a Japanese psychologist who found women working in the service industry and were forced to smile so much they smile all the time even when they were sad. What? Huh? That's some messed up public transit. Imagine having a 2-hour workday. Yeah, if only. 2-hour workday at 1 a.m. Graphy a genius. That was just basic mathematics. What? Radio. Who's saying that? Is that Luke saying that? Taking bus E to work at midnight will result in the shortest wait for a ride home. Your bus home leaves at 5 a.m. I guess we'll be sleeping through the middle of the day. Guys, Graphy is cute. Graphy is mega cute. Let me praise you. Graphy's smart and cute. She has it all. You're all lying. You're all lying beasts. Soothsayers. Arrgh. Hey, nice going, kid. Thanks. So, about that clock shop? Right, the clock shop. It's somewhere on this road, I think. Well, gotta scoot. Later. This despondent face. Wait, oh, he ran off. Ha ha ha. Something tells me he was more interested in getting us to solve his riddle than in helping. Not to worry, though. I'm sure we can find the clock shop on our own. It's probably just a bit farther down this path. Humph. Graphy has a vampiric charisma. What the hell does that mean? That sounds like a very backhanded kind of compliment. What the hell? None of the businesses around here seem to be open. What I'm saying is, I'm a thrall. Alright, well. Could you go pick me up some toothpaste? If you're doing my bidding. Everyone loves vampires. They are famously sexy. What about Nosferatu? Emily. Duh, yes, boss. Right away, boss. Yes, many of them look like they are open in the evening. This is the red light district. Let's go further down the road. Who's this guy? Mr. Bowlcut. Can't say I've ever seen you two whippersnappers before. Are you sure about that? I feel like we've met before. No. You must be thinking of someone else. But enough about that. I've got some juicy information you two might want to hear. Oh, if you were going to tell us about hint coins, there's no need to continue. The nice one back there already gave us a full explanation. What? But explaining hint coins is just about the only time we ever get to chat. How could you let someone else give my speech? Oh, I guess this is continuity. This guy must have been in the previous games. So, I guess what you're saying is that we have met before. Ahem. I'm suddenly not feeling too hot. I'd better head home. Be seeing you fellas around. Look at that face. That was great. What a weird exchange, though. Coin. Watch your step now. It looks slippery there. What? Oh, I guess the road. Coin. I don't think that's the way to the clock shop, Professor. There must be one more around here. Oh. Where do you suppose these stairs go, Professor? I'd say they probably lead to a more residential area. Say, Luke, all this talk of stairs has reminded me of a puzzle. Care to try it? Would I ever? Juicy deets. You've hypnotized us into amicability with your evil and arcane powers. Yeah. I didn't mean to, though. Everywhere they go, someone's ready to tell them all about hint coins. It's the most important thing in this world. Two men are moving boxes from the first floor to the third. The larger man can carry 2 boxes at a time, and it takes him 1 minute to get to the 3rd floor. The smaller man can carry only 1 box at a time, but it takes him just 30 seconds to make it to the 3rd floor. For both men, the return trip to the 1st floor is the same as the trip up. If there were 7 boxes total, how many minutes would it take the men to get all the boxes to the 3rd floor? 3rd floor. Yeah. How many minutes? For 7 boxes. He can carry 2 boxes at a time. Big man. Big man can carry 2 at the... Yes, I get it. Right. He can carry 2 boxes. We have 7 boxes, so he can carry 2 boxes up. Takes him 1 minute. So we have 1 minute to get 2 boxes. Okay, so 2 minutes for 2 boxes. 4 minutes for 4 boxes. And in that time, this guy could take 1 box for 1 minute. Okay, so it's just the number of boxes they move is equal to the number of... And he could get 2 boxes in 2 minutes. I'm assuming they're allowed to go up the stairs at the same time. In the 3rd box. So I guess 4 minutes would be the fastest, right? This guy would get back down to the 1st floor in the middle of him taking the 2nd load of 2 boxes up, right? Or no, because he would be picking up his 2nd box at the same time he was picking up his 2nd load of 2 boxes. It's gonna be 4 no matter what, right? Let's just go. Let's try. I hope it can read my fucked up handwriting. Let's see. Please.
How about this?
Oh no! Incorrect. Look at that.
Guess it's
Look at that
back to
cow.
the drawing board.
Okay. Rather than just working the puzzle out in your head, try making notes on the picture using the memo function. I did. How do you do this? I don't get this shit. Try again. Fail Luke. Now we're gonna have an uneven number of Picarats. Ugh. The worst. What's with the cow? It's cool. Alright. How many minutes would it take? What? I feel so dumb. Luke's earnestness and his dissatisfaction redeemed his character. I'm fine with him now. Okay, I don't know. You guys help me. I'm asking for help now. I don't know. This is algebra. This is bullshit. They could finish moving all the boxes in the time it takes to solve this puzzle. It takes him 1 minute to get to the 3rd floor. He drops the boxes off, and he goes back down. That takes another minute. Gets his 2nd load of 2 boxes. Wouldn't 4 minutes only give enough time for 6 boxes? Yeah, but if the little guy is going at the same time, it only takes him 3 minutes to take 3 boxes to the... You don't have to factor in the time that it takes them to come back down. Oh my god. Fuck! Nah! Bullshit. Okay. I got it now. 3 minutes then. 3? Yeah? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Or... Wait, but he takes 30... Okay, 30 seconds, 1 minute. 90 seconds, 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, I think it's 3 minutes in total. This is how they get you, you guys. They could not understand my 3. They got us.
How about this?
Hey, he's happy now. We made him pleased.
I knew it.
Ha! The slowest guy is what matters. Yeah, he's the bottleneck. Correct. It would take 3 minutes to get all the puzzles to the boxes to the top floor. This puzzle gets a lot easier if you draw a diagram. Yes, I should have drawn a diagram, shouldn't I? Rub it in, why don't you? Exemplary thinking, Luke. Now let's get back to work. Just everything makes Layton think of puzzles. Yes, the clock shop's that way. Alright, let's go. You didn't even come close to figuring that one out. Who? Me? Thank you. The puzzles get a lot harder than this, you guys. It's pretty obvious that this is the clock shop. Alright, Luke, no need to get full of yourself. Don't touch that or you'll get your hands all dirty. Where is the coins? There must be coins here. This is sick. There's no coins on this. Oh, okay. I want more coins. Oh, what? It was in that moss? Come on. This entire area is quite dank. Okay. Okay, let's go into there. I never drew diagrams in school and math teacher yelled at me. Why? Dropbox just told me you changed 90 files. Thanks, I guess. I did not. I did not change 90 files. Maybe it's uploading stuff from when we were trying to switch to Unity or something. I don't know why. I didn't do anything, I'm sorry. This must be the place, Professor. Ah, finally. I'll get the door. Huh? This entire joint of weed is quite dank. Professor Blazeton. Thank you, Stunts. Nah, it just tells me stuff super late, I think. Ah. If math teacher hadn't yelled at me, I would have been more compelled to draw diagrams. Yeah, teachers should not do that. I had my trigonometry teacher. One time I was reading a book in class, and he came over and he stepped on my foot and took the book out of my hand and put it flat on my desk. I felt like that was a very strange thing to do. He was nice aside from that, though. What seems to be the matter, Luke? The door is locked. Now, how are we supposed to get in? Let me have a look. Ah, of course. It seems we need to solve a puzzle on this door to gain entrance. Puzzle-based lock. You've arrived at the clock shop, but there doesn't seem to be a way to open the door. When you're looking for the doorknob, a voice from inside calls out, "Press the panel with the timepiece." What panel do you press? Remember, you can only press one. What? Press the panel with the timepiece? Oh. There's an hourglass right here.
Here's my answer. I knew it!
Exactly. If you look closely, you'll see an hourglass on the correct panel. Now look, the door is opening. That one was way too fucking easy. Hey, Ilya was stumped. You can't say that. That did the trick. Oh, look at him. I love the animated parts. They're so cool. I might make a toggle to full screen these for the next stream. Ugh. Even he looks a little unsettled.
Look, over there!
What's this?
The MSQ one's gotta be easy, I think. What's that? MSQ? Oh, gracious, customers. We haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome. Main story quest? Ah, I see. Never heard that term before. Good day to you, madam. You'll have to excuse us, but we're not actually here to shop. You see, I received a letter the other day pointing me here. Tee-hee-hoo, a letter you say. Let me have a look at it, dearie. Yes, there's no mistake here. Whoever sent you this wanted you to visit our little shop. It's because you're a Final Fantasy XIV dweeb? I see. So you don't know the person who sent out this letter? Unfortunately, I can't say I do, but I do know who you are, Professor Layton. Oh really? And how do you know the professor? Tee-hee-hoo. Well, it's hard not to know a man who's in the paper so often, and I do so love my morning paper. I read it front to back every day, so of course I know the professor. Hey, did you hear that, Professor? Further proof that you're famous throughout all of London. Even all the way out here. Hey now, what do you mean all the way out here? Just because we don't fancy living in sardine tin flats doesn't mean we're not centrally located. Still, it is quite a surprise to see the famous Professor Layton in the flesh. I'm going to need some proof before I believe you're not just some celebrity impersonator. The more I look at Luke, the less I like him. What the hell? Augursley! There's gonna be repercussions for this. Hope you're prepared. It's so dark in the shop that I'm having trouble seeing these tiny needles and thread. Can you help me out of this jam, dearie? Well, I don't... I think that we need like a more permanent solution to this. There are two threads, A and B. How many needles' eyes does thread A pass through? This seems pretty... Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Seems to be 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It seems too easy. How do I have 20 hit coins also? Do you start with some?
That should do the trick.
Go away. I don't want to see
Well,
him.
that's settled.
He will be severely reprimanded in the brig. She doesn't know. What? What did I not know? You got it. Thread A goes through 10 needles. Counting those needles sure is hard work. She doesn't know, chat. What? Well, I, for one, am thoroughly convinced. You certainly do live up to your reputation. Of course he does. Well, yes, about that letter. Can't say I've seen it before, but my husband might know something about it. I think he feels off in this wonderful world of neat and fantastical designs. The heroes need to look normal. If they looked like this, people would be throwing up on their DSs. Stretch and hydrate. Thank you, Ilya. Yesterday I got some kind of fucked up, like I don't know if it was a muscle spasm or like a pinched nerve or something. I had like a extreme stabbing pain in my neck and shoulder for a while. It's really weird. I think it might have been the same thing when I woke up a couple weeks ago in the middle of the night and my shoulder and arm hurt so bad that I like could not go back to sleep. He has an aloof and all-knowing feel. I don't know. I think he's too plain. He's too vanilla. Layton. I don't know. He's too normal. He's out right now, but he should be back any minute. Why not look around the shop while you wait? Investigate the clock shop. Okay. Give me your money. Yes. Alright. Quite an impressive piece of machinery. I guess we click on this. Wow, can you believe this clock? It certainly is impressive. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to work. Well, there's no shortage of ways to tell the time here. Oh, you just reminded me of a splendid puzzle, Luke. Graphie needs to see Layton's F list before she can like him. She doesn't get him yet. Nah. Nah. Layton needs a deeper V. What does that mean? V? Luke looks like he should be talking to a robot with a little watch and fighting big fire. What is big fire? You're talking about Giant Robo. I've only seen the old Giant Robot, the live action TV show, which is completely insane. If you've ever watched that, I don't think that the anime could be better than that live action show. There was a bit where the villain appeared and he took a clipping of his fingernail off of his finger, and he was gigantic, and he threw part of his fingernail at a mountain and it exploded. And there were people getting shot for real, like on the show all the time. And, you know, doing like practical stunts flips or whatever because they got shot. It still seemed kind of violent, kind of shocking. He needs to ditch the friggin' hat. Yeah, he could get a better hat, honestly. Or just no hat? I'll play along with this puzzle, Layton, but it seems a bit counterintuitive that you're the one delaying our progress in this mystery. There's really no time for this. This analog clock fell off the wall and hit the floor so hard that all the numbers popped off. What a mess. The clock also stopped working when it hit the ground. But even without the numbers, you can still tell exactly what time it fell. What time is the clock showing? Don't worry about AM and PM. What? What? Well, okay. I was gonna say, I didn't know how many minutes, or if it was just like straight up hours or not. Because if it was a solid round hour, it could only be 6 o'clock, but... Wait, it has to be 12:30, because otherwise the hour hand wouldn't be, pointing straight at the hour mark. Yeah. 12:30. That's not that bad. Whoops, no, I want to submit.
Here's my answer.
Wait, no, that's not right.
I guess
Shit.
it's back to the drawing board.
Visualize an analog clock and try again. You're right, it's 6 o'clock. That's right. I got it inverted. It's 6 o'clock. I had it flipped in my head. Hey, I had the concept, come on. Wow, I can't believe it got that as a 0, but it couldn't interpret my 3 earlier. What's up with that?
How about this?
Yeah. Yeah, I know,
That's
Micah. I was just confused. I knew the concept, but I was just getting it wrong. Yes. You know, I've never seen a clock so big up close. It's a real shame it seems to be broken. Layton doesn't really do trick questions. I don't know. Sometimes you can get tricked. My husband will be back soon, so you'll just have a look around the shop while you wait. Okay. Oh, there, you can go back here. Oh, that's a puzzle, I guess. I've never seen such a wide variety of clocks in one place. Yes, and they're all extremely well made. Whoever built them must be tremendously talented. Really? You can tell that just by looking at them? Ho ho ho, one gains an eye for these things with age, my boy. How old do you think he is? How old could he even be? He's not that old. At most, he's like 40. You know, I have a superb puzzle about clocks that seems particularly apropos. Care to try it? 25, 70. Oh no, it's a thinky game. Yeah, it's no problem though. He's 57. He is the age that I want to fuck. Oh, sorry. 65. He's 18. So this is a Japanese game. He's probably like 19. I was expecting a trick in the tablecloth puzzle since no tablecloth shouldn't count as being the same color. You bet I would, Professor. He is not 19. That's true. I don't think that he is. Here is a numberless clock that some prankster has rotated in an unknown amount. The clock is still running normally though, since each colored circle on its face represents an hour. Even without the numbers, you can still tell what time it is. Write down the exact hour. It doesn't matter whether it's AM or PM, but your answer should be in the form of XX o'clock. Well, again, this could only be 12 o'clock, right? Because the hour hand is pointing directly at it, and the minute hand is as well. It could not be anything other than 12 o'clock.
How about this?
This is the same fucking puzzle, Layton. You're
That's
getting
relief.
lazy. Yeah, there's some puzzles in there that kind of pad the game out, but I don't know. They have to be able to say, has over 400 puzzles on the back of the box. You don't want them to look foolish, would you? Nicely done. The answer is 12 o'clock. The only time the hour and minute hands would overlap on a clock like this is 12 o'clock, though it's impossible to tell if it's noon or midnight. Layton is 37 according to the wiki, but it's only loosely canon. He looks so old for 37. What do you mean? So old for 37? Do you mean so young? Spot on, Luke. Good work. Once you notice the ticking of a clock, it's impossible to ignore. The ticking of a clock is rather reminiscent of a heartbeat. This is a little creepy. That big clock is awe-inspiring even from this distance. What time is it again? There's gotta be another hit coin in here somewhere, right? But where? Aha! That wasn't very clear. We've been here for quite some time now. I wish the owner's husband would hurry back. I wish the owner's husband would drop everything that he's doing and come here. Oh, I think I just heard the door. Someone's here. Layton's kinda scary with it, honestly. What do you mean? What the hell does that mean? Literally, who can even read an analog clock? Can you not read one? Feels pretty natural to me. You can't hear clocks all the time? People can tune it out? I don't know, I always hear it. Ha, that must be my husband. Wait till you see the little gem I picked up today, love. Oh my, customers. Welcome back, dear. Here is Professor Layton. He tells me he has some business with the shop. Layton? You're Professor Layton? My apologies, I wasn't expecting you so soon. No apologies necessary, my good man. Oh, and allow me to introduce my apprentice. I'm the professor's apprentice, Luke. Nice to meet you, sir. Luke, you say? What I mean to say is, those are some fine manners. Nice to meet you, lad. The name's Cog. Tell me, Cog, you seem a bit flustered by our arrival. We certainly didn't mean to oppose. No. It's no imposition at all. It's just that I had instructions to show you our biggest clock in action upon your arrival. It certainly is quite a beauty. Pity it's not working. Yes, I'd planned to give her a tune-up before you stopped by, so you could see her in all her glory. Now that I'm getting on in age, I have trouble remembering to keep the old gal in good repair. To be honest, I can't recall where this last gear goes, and without it, I can't start up the clock for you. Ah, well, it certainly makes sense why our arrival might have taken you off guard. Tell me, the papers say you're a learned man. Surely you can figure out where this gear goes, yes? It's a challenge. Me? Well, I'd like to help, but I'm not a mechanical engineer, you see? Oh, at least give it a try. Don't you want to see our biggest clock in its full working splendor? I'm stretching because my arm. What is going on in chat? Luke's so fucking proud of himself. Shut up, you little runt. Come on, Stunts. Don't be so mean to him. I had to learn because my school only had analog clocks. So I had to learn how close I was to getting free every day. That's about probably same for a lot of people who had analog clocks in their classrooms. In some classrooms though, they started to like hide the clock so that you wouldn't know what time it was. I certainly do. Well, very well. I'll give it a shot. Your task is to make the top and bottom cogs turn clockwise, as shown by the red arrows in the diagram in the order. To do this, which extra cog should be inserted, A, B, or C? Tap the letter in the center of the correct cog to submit your answer. Huh? Okay, what? Wait, huh? Turn clockwise, okay, yes. So, this one turns this way, which means that this one turns this way, which means that this one turns this way. If we inserted C, then it would turn this way, which means that this one would turn this way. Wait, no. Means that it would turn this way. And this one would turn... No, this one would turn this way. This is so fucking confusing. Alright, so... turning this way, and then this one turns this way, and this one turns this way. So it's not C. No! Alright. So if this one is turning that way, then we have this, which turns this one this way, which turns this way. So it's not A, right? Yeah, so it must be B. B!
Let's see if I've got this right.
Ha! I don't like how smug he looks when
that's
he's
it.
got it correct. He's really self-satisfied. I don't remember there being clocks in most of our classrooms. We usually got the time from the taskbar on the PC projector. Sneaky. I always wanted to try these games but never did. I was too afraid of feeling like a dumbass. Well, I mean, there's hints, you know. Most of the puzzles are not that hard. Once you kind of get into like the mentality of the game, it's not so bad. The answer is boo! There is an odd number of cogs between the top and bottom cogs, then those two cogs will move in the same direction. However, if there's an even number of cogs in between the top and bottom, they will move in opposite directions. By choosing B, there will be 5 cogs between the two main cogs, so the direction of their rotation will be the same. I'm slowly turning you on, Luke. What? Do you mean turning on you? What? Augersley. What? Turning you to my side against Luke. That was Layton that I was criticizing. Augersley. That is the trick. You stay right here. I'll go start her up. Here goes. Here goes. I'm criticizing Augersley. Yeah, me too. Whoa.
Are you all right, Luke?
Yes, but that was quite a shake.
The way that he thrashed around. Ugh, they look so creepy.
What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
Save your progress. Okay. Chapter 1. Is this the future? Let's eat graphite. Why? Oh, I get it. You're making object lesson. I've always wanted to eat pencil lead. I wonder if it has any flavor. It's just carbon. It's probably just totally inert. Nothing. No flavor at all. Hey, the door just slammed behind us, and now it's locked. Well, that's not very polite. It does appear that we've been shut out. And why does everything look so different out here than just a few minutes ago? I honestly don't know. But seeing as we can't get into the clock shop right now, why don't we take a look around the area? London warped. Warped records. Warped tour. London transformed. That's not the same thing that it says down here. When Professor Layton and Luke emerged from the clock shop, the streets of London suddenly looked quite different. What could explain this baffling turn of events? Explore the area. This is a nice screen. Well, we should probably take a break, but there are so many machines around here, it's like a factory. I wanna at least clear this screen maybe, and then I'll take a break for the day. I need the coins. Where are they? What do you suppose is running through this pipe? I don't know, Professor. The door to the shop is still locked. Look at how pissed he looks. Well, since we're shut out, we might as well explore the area. This is Gravity Rush as hell. Yeah, it does kind of feel like that, doesn't it? It does have a flavor. Don't ask. No flavor. They couldn't fit transformed in the graphic, huh? I guess so. Yeah, that's probably it. Layton is proving delightfully Moorish. What does that mean? There are carbon pills for when you have diarrhea. It has a charcoal-like taste, like smoked food, huh? Interesting. I've never seen an apparatus like this. I wonder what it's for. Ah, the bucket. Bucket. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, it's not a puzzle. Oi, be careful around these pots. We're doing quite a bit of construction here, you see. Goodness, you certainly do work quickly. I don't recall seeing any of this when I last passed through. When did you start work here? Now that's a good question. I'd say it's been about a year, but we haven't gotten much done because we're short-handed. A year? Come on, quit messing with us. Curious. I'm positive there was no construction at all going on when I walked by a short while ago. No construction at all. Look, I know progress hasn't been speedy, but I'm doing the best I can, friend. So if you're gonna make fun, beat it, will you? I'm busy here. I'm sure you're right, Professor. There wasn't any construction going on here before. Okay. Well, that's probably enough. Let's save our game. And we'll continue this tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will be longer. It'll be like 3 hours probably. Let's see what's in our journal. Yep, we know. We all saw this. I liked this. Have you ever played one of these